Welcome back to In His Mind. So, there are two things that I want to say has contributed to this video. The first one has been over 2 months ago it was a conversation on private security, and I explained a little bit more about it. And it's interesting to note that some people think that it's like that of a police officer. It's really not. Being held to a different standard, plus you're trying to protect property as well as trying to monitor, not really going out of your way to enforce laws or rules or anything like that, especially in today's world where me and anyone else who's in this position is liable for for what happens. So basically, don't touch, write it down, and pass it on to your supervisor, that sort of thing. But I made a couple of comments that I still think about from time to time, and that's basically safeguarding others and doing what I can to try to go between the employees and those in management. So basically, I pass up issues, pass on requests, that sort of thing. Safeguarding the individuals, in other words. And the second one is most recent from this past Thursday with a interesting and unexpected encounter with a Mormon elder, or at least I believe he was an elder in the local Mormon church. The conversation is something I'm still thinking about. So when two individuals in the church introduced me to his wife, who then introduced me to the husband, I noted the fact that right after the introductions, the wife ended up moving all the way down to the opposite end of the building to wait for her husband. And basically, there was just like a hi and then boom, gone. I find that to be rather interesting. So, yes, there's a lot to say about that, but in short, the whole thing struck me as an attempt to try to pull me into the church rather than to genuinely want to have a conversation or listen to what I have to say or to what is being said. And I will still think about that from time to time, for sure. But mostly, anyway, moving on. I could talk about that for a while. So, overall, Ezekiel 33:7 is what I want to point out here, and it's an interesting note on a different take on watchmen. First, let me read it off to you. So you, son of man, I have made a watchman. Oh, thanks, screensaver. I have made a watchman for the house of Israel. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, you shall give them warning from me. This is going on past. Now, son of man, I am making you a watchman for the people of Israel. Therefore, listen to what I say and warn them for me. So, passing on from what I see to others who follow this channel is, I guess, more of a side goal, I guess you would say, just because it's not something I primarily focus on. But safeguarding individuals as well as being able to present something different that normally is not, either whether it be hidden or just simply not known. And that being said, there is usually certain points of views that are enforced or pushed forward with a lot of others being shut down. And some people even outright say that if your opinion is different than theirs, it's something that they're very wary of. Either way, just a short video. Just want to point this out, that private security is similar to Ezekiel 33:7 about being a watchman for the house of Israel. Yeah, interesting, right? All right, until next time.